Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Along one sideline, there's Mike McCarthy, offensive coordinator here in New Orleans from 2000 through 2004. His side enjoying one of the league's best records so far. They're sitting at 5-1. On the opposing sideline, that's the Saints head coach. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Here's Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from New Orleans. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Bringing him out, the Rookie of the Year runner-up of last season. Here is Tyler Shuck.
Within the overall story of this game, Kate, this right here is your main battle. Him leading one of the league's best offenses, facing one of the best defenses, nearly their equal statistically. As a QB, this is where you know the separation has got to be in your preparation.
Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Steelers take possession of the football. Wow, so a conservative play to begin the game, Brock. Not exactly how I imagined they drew that one up.
No, not at all. I can tell you one thing, Kate. If that's how even these shorter, more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them, they're in for a rough contest today.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up second and goal. Warren, and he runs it across, touchdown! For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And they go up 7-0 here early. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. To throw, Shuck. He beams one, deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, they tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shot.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not gonna.
He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that draw gets them as many yards as a lot of passes would right there. And until this defense proves they can stop these draw plays, you can expect to see them worked into the game plan throughout.
Shuck on third down. Got a man. Vele has it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Trying for it with Shuck. It's on target to Johnson. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Shuck. And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to him. Alex Highsmith. Had 2 sacks a week ago. Now his first one here today.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Shuck on second down. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing fourth down coming up. So out comes somebody with plenty of experience punting here in New Orleans. Spent 4 years at Tulane, Ryan Wright. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steeler offense out ready to go for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they'll start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And this almost ended worse, but it gets a yard out of this. Vernon Broughton making that play defensively. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from this. They just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
It's a small gain up to the 38. Now it's Caden Ellis on that stop. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Motion a receiver left. Air it out on third. Here's the dump off to Warren. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. The Saints offense headed back to work, Brock. Let's take a look at their offensive coordinator there, Doug Nussmeier. And it's a chance for Nussmeier to face the team who picked him in the 4th round back in that 1994 draft. Spent 4 seasons with these Saints. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Here's Shuck on second. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. Third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. And now it is 4th and 17. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. Punt meets him at the 28. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play. And that ball caught in front of him, and he came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Ncaa in from the secondary, making that stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. 3rd and long for him here. This finds its target. That's Ncaa. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers pass complete to DK Metcalf.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Saints nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Kickoff for Pittsburgh.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Now Shuck to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
On 2nd down, Shuck. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know you've heard this from me before, Kate, but you just can't play quarterback scared to make a mistake. Yet at the same time, you can't keep making these mistakes. You're burying your team.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Warren here from the gun. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he gets home. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, his 2nd already in this opening quarter.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And this already a 21-point game here in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Shuck. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down. Here's Shuck. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And it's going to be 1st down New Orleans.
A gain of 12 yards.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Chuck to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
Yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing, Chuck. He's got Kamara once again. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. A gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Schuck looking to pass here. Taken in by Vele, right side. Defense gets there after a gain of 5, and that is going to give the Saints a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10.
Schuck's going to throw here. This is caught right back to Vele. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Schuck. Center of the end zone, finds his man. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Charlie Smith on to try the extra point.
Charlie Smith on for the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And it's down to a 14-point game.
Steelers 21, Saints 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers and Jalen Warren headed back out there offensively. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines, getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw, Rodgers. He's going to run for it. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that is good for a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Rodgers to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And outbounds he goes, so give them about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up second down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Warren running between the tackles. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
To throw is Rodgers. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On second down, Warren. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On first, it's Warren again. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Rodgers set to pass. Hauled in by Bernard, left side. And he gets home. Touchdown, Steelers. His 4th through the air this season. Boswell to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead now 21.
Saints 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To throw, Shuck. Ooh, the drive nearly ends on the first play. He had the interception, but dropped it. That means it's second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Here's Shuck on second. Absolutely fires this one right side. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's not going to be caught. could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Fourth down, here's Shuck. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying the left side with Warren. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Second down, it's Rogers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. A give left side to Warren. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jaylen Warren. A hat trick for him in this first half. Boswell to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And they continue piling onto this lead.
35, Saints 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Now Shuck to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to force him out just before he gets to that marker, so give him 9 on that play, and now a very manageable second down. Shuck. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the after his second interception of the season.
Common mentality amongst so many of these pros, Kate, and we hear it a lot, is I want to be part of the solution. I don't want to be a part of the problem. But these interceptions, they're a problem.
Now here's Rogers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third. Now Rogers gets this one to Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
On first down, Warren. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He takes it himself. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren. Give him 2 now in this second quarter. Boswell to add the PAT. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Saints taking the field for the final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Back to throw. Shuck. Caught by Bailey on the slant. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. Well, no team has ever come back from this type of first-half deficit before, but maybe today's the day. That's not going to stop these guys from trying as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. When you talk about great starts to a season, Brock, this one has got to be on that list somewhere. And if not, he will be after bringing in his 4th interception right there.
Bunch of time left in this year before the playoffs arrive. You know,
he's off to the races. The 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Timeout comes in here. Still just a couple of seconds left in this half. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So one set, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's Mike McCarthy sending the Steeler offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. A run from Warren here to start the third. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
Now pitch play to Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll motion the slot man right. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And that is good for Pittsburgh. 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
On the counter, Dowdle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Boswell to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And yep, go ahead. They add another point to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. It's chaos from start to finish, Brock, but in the end, it's a touchdown. So they steal away a drive, they score. The best part is, Brock, they can line it up and try to do it all over again in a few moments on this.
Yeah, Kate, kind of a double whammy there, and that will rattle. That special teams unit, the special teams coach, the returner, you can't do that again.
Boswell is good on the extra points. I'm not sure it's needed, Brock, but they add another to their lead.
Saints 7.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Let's start this drive with Ncaa. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down carry for Ncaa. Through the second level at the 40. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Saints. Travis Ncaa, the 40th of his NFL career.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. If they just get to celebrate, they love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They kick the running back in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 31-yard line.
Rodgers will look to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Quick pass, right side, complete. And the short throw yields short results. Only a yard, but they needed a whole lot more. It is fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Boswell able to knock it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So they'll decline this and take the results. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Chuck to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Ncaa to the right. And he gets it forward and still got a yard out of that. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of
3rd
one.
down, line to gain, 9 yards
Down
out.
and 9.
They'll stick with Ncaa. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Here comes the Saints punting unit.
Brian Wright in punt formation for New Orleans.
And he rips this all the way to the red zone. Excellent return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he gets home. Steelers. Rico Dowdle, number 3 for him this season. Take this on the road. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point